Well, it's another muggy start to the morning. I'm First Alert 25 meteorologist Jordan Evans, and temperatures as you're stepping outside, 75 in Waco, 75 for Georgetown as well as Gatesville. And you factor in that humidity with the dew points all in the 70s across central Texas. It's going to feel very steamy when you step outside this morning. That'll be the case throughout the rest of the afternoon, and because of that, we are seeing a little bit of fog, especially in the Brazos Valley, and this might continue to fill up a little bit toward most of central Texas if we can get those temperatures to drop just a little bit more. So we'll continue to watch that for you throughout the rest of the morning here in the First Alert 25 Weather Center. But the heat is what we're going to be talking about as we go throughout the rest of your forecast today. Taking a look at radar, pretty quiet, and we'll keep it quiet for most of us this afternoon. We'll leave a slight chance in that afternoon forecast down in the Brazos Valley. Might get another sea breeze front to come up like we saw yesterday, but notice all the sunshine for most of central Texas this afternoon. That's going to send temperatures back into the 90s. Once again, as high pressure continues to dominate, and notice some of these pink shadings over central Texas, those are the mid-90s that we're talking about potentially this weekend. You'll see that in the 10-day forecast here in a second. But the heat threats, something we got to start talking about again, especially with the heat indexes going up to about 95 to 98. And the UV index will be at the extreme category this afternoon, meaning most of us can sunburn in about 10 minutes without any sunscreen. So make sure you take care of yourself if you plan to be outside, as well as drinking some water to avoid any of that dehydration and potential heat stroke this afternoon too. So temperatures back into the near 90 actually by noon already, and then up to 93 around 6 o'clock this afternoon. So it might be best to do some of those outdoor activities today. Avoid being outside during the late afternoon today as we get into the evening hours. But Tropical Storm Cristobal, for that matter, is still hanging out near Mexico, and it'll continue to push a little bit north as we get into the weekend, but it's still going to stay east of central Texas, I think, as we get into next week. So we might get some wraparound moisture from that on Monday and into Wednesday, but other than that, it's just mostly sunny and dry, and temperatures in the 90s, especially through the weekend. We're talking 95 for your Saturday, and it's going to start to feel maybe more like 100 degrees out for some spots with the added humidity. We'll go back down to 90 for your Monday, again with some wraparound moisture, maybe from Cristobal, but yeah, the temperatures still stay in the 90s for at least the next 10 days, and those skies are going to stay mostly sunny and dry.